All right, welcome back for another episode of the 1976 Kansas City Royals. You're looking at our July schedule. Took 2 out of 3 from the A's, 1 out of 3 from the Yankees, who have just come on. Swept Detroit right before the All-Star break, then came back, split with the Red Sox, took 2 from Baltimore, took 2 from Milwaukee, 1 out of 3 versus the A's, 1 out of 3 versus the Angels. And then we go into August and we took 2 out of 3 from the Twins. Okay, they were good. 3 out of 4 from the Red Sox or White Sox. But then we just lost 3 straight to the Yankees, and the Yankees are looking tough now. And then what really made this really bothers me: 1 out of 3 versus Detroit. There ain't. I don't think we have enough time left to do what's needed. Because you look at it, Yankees 7 games lead over the Orioles. We're 5 games behind the Twins. Philadelphia has pretty much nobody else is going to be in their division. And the Reds, or Big Red Machine, is holding off the Astros. I just don't think we have enough to take over the Twins. Do have some big news though. So, well, last we're here. We were talking about the the All-Star, where the not the All-Star, but we're sitting here at the trade deadline. Couldn't think what it's called. And I clicked continue, thinking, okay, we're not going to make any trades. I got 2 trades that interested me. This one interested me, from the Milwaukee Brewers, getting Bobby Darwin, 33-year-old. He's a nothing. But this guy, 18-year-old, lots of potential right here. Could be a good second baseman, plus third baseman. He's already into AAA, having problems in AAA. They didn't want him disruptive influence. I thought, maybe. All they wanted in return was this pitcher, who I don't remember him looking this good. OSHA, he's not looking as good with OSHA. Our scout says he's going to be really good. He should be on my short list. Yeah. Wow, he's looking, look what he's doing in AAA. 187 innings pitched, 84 FIP minus, 126 ERA plus. Strikeout to walk ratio is, nearly 1, and that ain't the best. But, hey, he's striking out more than he's walking. So, who knows? So, but then I got this from the Detroit Tigers. Said 32-year-old Rusty Staub. Now, I did it for this guy right here. He was going to be a backup closer. He was going to be a closer in waiting. He had an average FIP minus in AAA. But this guy now, 69 to 71, he was an all-star. Look at that contact power. Holy cow. We got him for 1 year. He's already not done that well, but he's got a history of doing good OPS plus, good WRC plus. Even right now, as our WRC plus is 103, he strikes out a little bit. That could be better. If he could pick up his OPS plus, but he's only, 43 at bats. Give him a break. And we needed a right fielder. So, okay. Signed Patek. He didn't want nothing. Mingora didn't want nothing. Fitzmaurice and Valentine, none of them wanted any kind of deals that made me go, hey, wait a minute. What are we doing here? So looking at it now, we've got quite a few people. Of the ones we want, the only one I'm worried about is Ray Sadecki. And how's he doing this year? 127 innings, which is the first time he's pitched that much since 74. Fit minus a 91, 125 ERA plus, 131 whip, 1.7 WAR. I don't know what's R WAR. I get WAR and R WAR mixed up, so I just look at WAR. So, hey. And you see right here, 130, 130, 130. You know, he's probably going to be our shortstop for a while. And I don't mind dumping $130,000. Front office, my attendance has picked up a bit. I think that's because I dropped down the price. We're slowly coming down. 1.2, got a couple months to, yeah, I think we might break the 1.4 million. Which, dear Lord knows we need to break 1.4 million. And hey, getting an all-star Rusty Staub, that had to help. In fact, fan interest 73. What did it start as? Can I get a look here and see? Probably not. Doesn't look like it, but info. 16 and 10 in July, 16-13. Not doing so good starting out in August. Remember, George Brett, our star third baseman, is hurt. Still looking good. First in the year bullpen, sixth in starters ERA, fourth in WAR, first in home runs allowed, given that we have all these fly ball pitchers. You know, our batting, I think, is slowly creeping up. I need to go right here because I need to look at batting stats. Sure, save it. Yeah, we're striking out less than anybody else, which that's got to be good. Base running is lousy. We should have better base running than that, given all the speed we got. So I'm going to have to adjust some strategies here. And maybe do a little bit different. Because we're just not doing the base running good. And I'll go look at player strategies and see what kind of things we need to do there. I'll be right back. All right, we're back. Yeah, so I adjusted some totals. George Brett's still out. My new third baseman that should be playing in the outfield right now, he'd be a backup. He's out right now, just for a couple more days. Look at my pitching staff. I mean, if you go by WAR, Dennis Lizard, I mean, you look at my starters are right there. Littell, Bob Forsch, Steve Mangori. You would think you would be doing better than that. Larry Gura. Looking at my FIP minus, I got a good staff. I mean, really. I mean, 102, 107 Gura and Forsch. So, I mean, I don't know. I think my pitching is fine. Lineup wise. I mean, Al Collins is really doing good. John Wathan, I mean, 108 WRC plus for a catcher that, you know, isn't supposed to be the greatest. Bobby Valentine isn't doing good, but how much of that is ours? I don't know if we can get that where it's just from our games. Kiki Rojas ain't doing crap. Didn't expect him to. He's gone. Freddie Patek is not doing anything great. The zone rating. So the way zone rating works, if you do something that somebody else did not do, you get a +1. If you do something, if you miss doing something that somebody else did, you get a -1. So you look, we're okay. Now Wathan and Ward having problems. Bobby Valentine not doing good. Mayberry's lousy. Rojas is going to be gone. Backup catcher, okay, who cares? Freddie Patek. His defensive stats are just killing us. I mean, I need better than that, is what I need. Especially from such an important position as shortstop. Problem is, we don't have anybody else. Number one. And number two, um, maybe in the offseason I can go trade for a big guy, but I don't know who. Wolford's still doing lousy at the bat, but he's got the defense. Man, he's got defense. Hal McRae is just awesome. Frank White is that's he's our second baseman doing that. You know, so I can do this is what our lineups look like in depth charts. Versus left, no, versus right. Ward, Wolford, and Buck Martinez. I mean, pinch runners. I had to look at my ratings for that. Wolford Rojas, yep. Bobby Valentine if we have to. An emergency versus left. Runners, might as well do runners. Wolford again. Kiki Rojas. So Cookie Ross. My batting stats versus left. I put Bobby Valentine to start versus left because looking at it, he should be able to do better versus left than Frank White. So we'll see how that goes. As far as our AAA, some of our up-and-comers, Clint Hurdle is looking awesome. UL Washington is looking pretty good. Jamie Quirk is looking pretty good. Rupert Jones is not having a good year. Willie Wilson's not having a good year. You know, he's just 21. But he's got left field and right field pretty much figured out. He's going to end up moving to center field. Rupert Jones is going to have to move somewhere else. In fact, we're going to go ahead and do that right now. Left. Get him some time at center field. Which means put Rupert at left field. And, you know, Clint Hurdle's still playing right field. I'm trying to get his right field numbers up. He's already good at left field. If he can, he's doing good. I mean, just plugging along. He's a couple years away. He's only 19. I think, and just looking at my prospects in general, on pitching stats, so no splits. I wish you could just do minors. I guess you could do it by league. Well, if you knew what league they were in. No triple, no double. No Class A. Oh, no wonder. How about we look at pitchers? So in AAA, Rich Gill, man, looking good. Bob McClure, let's remove him from the list since he doesn't play for our team from now. AA, Gary Wright's doing pretty good. So is Randy, whatever that name is, McGillberry, and Quisenberry is fine. He's getting his numbers down. Getting them down. They were a lot higher. So that's why I say he's getting them down. .280 at bats. This is single A. Struggling. Double A, 292 bats. Ken Phelps. He's going strong. He might need to promote this boy up. He's in Double A, and I really don't think I have a Triple A first baseman. John, of course, Walton, he's on, and Rupert Jones, they are both on the major league team. Washington's doing good. Jamie Quirk, yeah, just grow boy. So the question I got then, do I? Sure, why not? I really like the fact that I don't have as many minor leagues to deal with. He's locked. I wonder if they say promote him up. I want to promote him up just to see how he does. He is locked in, should be locked in to be the first baseman. He is. And nobody else is locked in, so yeah, let's see how he does. Might be too early. But there you go. We've got just I'll come back. Looking at our schedule now. We got the Indians, so we should go Milwaukee, more Indians. Tough game at the end of August. Tough games at Boston, at Baltimore. Boy, that was lousy. Looking in September, I think we'll come right back right before this Minnesota Twin 3-game stand at Minnesota. Because if we can get close to them there, that could be a big series. All right. See you next time.